headless clowns usually don't stalk people unless they are very, very suspicious human beings, because the humanity overall on Earth is usually stalked by 70% of aliens that are about to abduct them, and that's why you're supposed to attack them with pineapples until they die of salt. What up, airheads, creatures of other worlds, people from planet Mars and Utah. Wait, no, Utah's a state, not a planet. Anything that is a living creature that can be capable of going on the World Wide Web. I am Cesaro, and this is another edition of Cesaro Vlog. Again, I've been in a little absence lately because I disappeared again because I keep getting kidnapped, but I say that. So I haven't made a video in a while because I am an airhead, because my head is made out of air. That's pretty much what it is. So I'm back and I'm going to be discussing something. I'm going to be discussing my thoughts on this past Monday Night Raw, on mostly the Cena feud between, well, the feud between John Cena and Brock Lesnar, which was, of course, spoiled months before. My insight on that, how the feud is going on so far, and my thoughts for the future, and blah 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 blah. You're gonna hear me rambling for the next 20-some minutes. So yeah, because I just gotta get a video out there for you guys, because I don't know. I guess some of you guys are like sick of seeing me anyways on Twitter, so it doesn't annoy you more with my actual face. I'm a nice person, aren't I? So let's just get started before I get kidnapped again, or aliens come back to attack me, or So this past Monday Night Raw, the show began with, of course, the same old John Cena Pretty Pebble poster crap, whatever you want to call it, addressing Brock Lesnar's challenge for SummerSlam, which was the week before, but everybody knew it was going to be Brock Lesnar anyways. So same old Cena, kicked my ass kicked by Brock, beat the crap out of him, be beaten to a pulp, blah blah blah, all this, you know, same old John Cena, trying to be the underdog, I don't know. And of course, this is where, you know, the crowd boos him out of the arena when he comes out with the microphone, but this time the crowd was cheering him, mostly because they do want to see Cena get his ass kicked. I don't know. Personally, I want to see it too, even though I'm a fan. Sorry. But I really want to see Brock Lesnar beat the crap out of Cena, because it's like, it doesn't want to get me. Like, the match between Brock Lesnar and John Cena at SummerSlam is, of course, a good seller, even though it wasn't spoiled in advance. I think it was like during April or something like that. People were spreading rumors about it, right? In the talks, blah 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 blah. And then who comes out? Of course, in my opinion, the greatest manager of all time, Paul Heyman, the guy that's behind the 1 and 20 and 1. You know, we all hate him for that. Still, you know. The mouthpiece of Brock Lesnar. I don't know if it's just me, but I just think that Paul Heyman is like a god on the mic. Like, you just give him a mic and you just, I don't know, you just give him any time to tell him to talk about, I don't know, cheese, and he'll make gold. Yeah. Alright, little promo. Guess whose music hits? Of course, Cesaro, which everybody was really confused about, because the week before, he announced that he was no longer a Paul Heyman guy. You know, he was trying to be an authority guy, which that, you know, that was nowhere. Everybody was confused, and then, you know, Cesaro said, oh, even though I'm not a Paul Heyman guy anymore, I do not like how you, Cena, are disrespecting him, and yeah, I stand by my friends of blah 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 blah. Starts insulting Cena, saying, oh, where do you get those shoes from, like Target or Walmart or Kmart, I think he said, I don't even remember what he said. And he was mocking him there. He's like, oh, he's not a real wrestler and stuff, because Cena can't wrestle. Let's say, if you really think about it, Cena and Cesaro actually work really well together, because people were saying, oh, they're just blue. But they actually do. Like, Cesaro is one of those few that actually can bring the best out of Cena. The second singles match that they had on Monday Night Raw with his swing and Cena with his, slams and Hurricanrana, which by the way, in my opinion, total Hurricanrana that Cena does. It's like he lands on his head all the time when he does it. It's like, dude, you're not from Italy, but don't you don't. Anyway, he fires back, with all his passion. I am a wrestler, and I'm gonna prove you wrong. Cesaro then challenges Cena to a match, and like when Cena responded, he just like had so much passion in that. It's like, no, I put my body on the line for this business every night, blah 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 blah. No one's gonna downgrade me, and no one's gonna tell me all this crap, even though I work my ass off every single week. When Cesaro was saying Cena can't wrestle this, and I see on Twitter it's like, oh, Cena can't, like people on Twitter like, oh, Cena can't wrestle, how can you explain all these compliments that he's had and blah 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 blah, all these Twitter stuff. Like in my opinion, Cena was put over. He is the poster boy. He's the guy that's on the front cover. He is the prototype that WWE always wanted. He actually was called the prototype back in OVW when he started, which made sense because he was in bodybuilding and all this. But he's been put over. That's the point. And the reason why he had all those compliments because WWE thinks, oh, he's the face, that he's the guy that is going to represent this title well, because he is the guy that Vince wants. Remember back in the 80s that Vince wanted big guys and all that stuff. Cena is the prototype, the WWE superstar. But here's the thing. For Cena's title runs, WWE always wants to shove down our throats Cena's wins every time he wins the title. Like, oh, he worked so hard for this, blah blah blah. They want us to get something from it. But that's not always the case, because Cena's not the type of guy that you can get that feeling from when he wins the title, because he won it so many times and he never really had a memorable title win. It's like, oh, it's expecting. It's like, oh, it's there. Okay, what else is next? Like with his feud back in 2005 with JBL. The whole build-up thing. Cena wanted the title since he was a little kid, and now he got it. But the point is, when he won, it wasn't really that passion. It wasn't like that thing that hit you that's like, oh my gosh, he finally did it. Like, oh look. But because he's the guy that, oh, he could just step for the door and they can get the job. Other than, let's go with Eddie Guerrero, for example. I feel it all the time. When he won the title from Brock Lesnar for the very first time, and that arena exploded, and because Eddie always had rises and falls in his career, everybody stuck behind him, and it was like when he won the title, it was like that feeling that hit you, like, oh my god, he just won, I can't believe he did it. Like, you just feel happy for him, because you get that, I don't know how to explain it, but that feeling that hits you. Also, for example, if we go with Bryan's win at Mania, Bryan's win at SummerSlam the first time, you can actually feel like, oh my god, he was never proven to be the biggest guy or whatever, and you can actually feel it, that you felt happy for him. The same with the Mania one. And also another good one, Mr. CM Punk. Phil. Ugh. When he won the title for I don't know, it was the second or so time when he won it at Survivor Series. Who was it against Alberto Del Rio, I think it was? Yeah. You can actually feel it. I think it was a Man's Square, and you can feel it. Oh, he's finally here. He won the big one. You feel happy for him. You get that feeling that hits you. Oh, he finally did. Memorable title win that you will forever have in your back in your memory, forever. That was also when CM Punk began his 400 plus days as champion. I don't know, 300 days, 400 days. Make it 500 days, I don't know. CM Punk disgusts me. Sorry about that, guys. He does. Point is, Cena never had a memorable championship. We can never go behind him because he was always shoved down our throats. But my point is, for the people that say, oh, Cena is not a real wrestler, blah blah blah, he sucks, this and that. I don't know if it's just because I'm a Cena fan, but I don't know. It's just, my opinion, just because he was shoved down his throat doesn't mean he can actually bring something different to the table. I mean, the promo that he did on Monday Night Raw, passion, he just, brought out of him, that was something different. That actually, you could say that's pretty good from Cena. Cena has these qualities, but people don't see him because he's always that guy, the spotlight hogger, the shoved down our throats, the poster guy, always taking the championship away from people who actually earned it / deserve it. So but give the guy credit for once. Just see what he had. Like, just don't judge him, don't hate on him because, over the years he's been shoved down our throats. Cena can wrestle, we can say that. It's just we have to find a certain person that can actually bring that side out of him. And Cesaro is one of those guys, I think, in my opinion. Also, if we go back to his feud with Edge, that was actually pretty good. He brought the best in him. He brought the best in Edge, and Edge brought the best in him. It's just those specific types of clashes that actually brings the best of Cena out, and still people don't really realize it because of all this crap from years and years and years. But Cena can actually wrestle. Cena can actually cut a promo. He has all these qualities, but people don't realize it because of all that. So I say, at the same time, Cena had all those accomplishments because he was put over. Cena can wrestle, guys have to have that opponent to bring it out of him, the best in him. I don't know, that's my opinion. You guys disagree with it because people think I'm talking BS, but come on. Back to the Cena and Lesnar feud. So far, Lesnar has been on TV only for the announcement, and since then he hasn't been on TV. Now, the only good part was because Paul Heyman is the mic piece for Brock Lesnar. Monday Night Raw, you could just see the chemistry between them with Paul Heyman with Lesnar's mic piece, and then Cena with his promo. It's just like it clashes perfectly. I'm guessing like this is gonna be a feud where it just writes itself. It confuses me. Is that like Brock Lesnar defeated Undertaker at WrestleMania, which he ruined the historic 21 in a streak, and now 21-1, which I told all of you about that he was going to win, and yet you all doubted me. So you guys hated him at that time, but he beat the Undertaker, but then now you like him because he's gonna beat the crap out of Cena. Guys, come on, really? Well, I guess that's all for now. Hopefully I didn't leave anything out I wanted to say, because it's just the beginning of the feud. The grass is still growing. I don't really have a lot of stuff to say about it because it's not really more deep into it, but hopefully I will when it gets more close to SummerSlam. Who will be Lesnar's feud when it's gonna go on? Who is he gonna pass down the heavyweight championship to? I'll leave that question for y'all to answer. Because I'm not doing anything. So if Brock Lesnar wins at SummerSlam, who would be his next ideal opponent? His ideal feud, whatever. I have to say right now, and it's like really early, and I'm like, So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe to the channel. My episode 1. I upload videos not that occasionally. I only upload videos when I feel like it. Remember to leave a comment, like this video, blah 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 blah. Remember to follow me on Twitter at JustForTheLine, WWE, Instagram, where else you find me on the internet, because I'm like a bunny hopping around everywhere. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and stay away from evil clowns. They're dangerous.